Hey, y'all. So, as the title states, this is part of my 2024 planning system. I'm not going to call it a lineup. I'm going to say my planning system. So, this planner is from Cloth and Paper. I do have a video that I will link somewhere around here on the Cloth and Paper subscription box. That is where I received this planner from the November subscription box. So this is a yearly spiral planner. So we have the thick pages in here, and as you can see, there are no dividers for the months. So the months are dictated by the black lines. The subscription box did come with tabs. There were tabs that said this week, this month, and today. Now, this particular planner does come in horizontal and spiral. You don't have to sign up for the sub box to receive it. They are selling them separately. So this is the horizontal version. The outside aesthetics and the setup is the same. The only difference is going to be your weekly layout. So this video is very much meat and potatoes. So we have the yearly, and we have the 4 for 2024, the Cloth and Paper. I like this thick. Now, Cloth and Paper's planners are very, I call it like magazine chic is what I'm calling it. It's very stylized. So you'll see, you know, very classic. And this is what I mean by magazine chic, by the photography that's used in here. So, record YouTube video. So we're gonna take that. We're gonna take this off. We have the this belongs to, and what I'll probably do is put my business sticker on there, because this planner is going to be for my online store. So this is going to be business planning only. So I do like having the year at a glance over 2 pages, especially for this size. Now, this size planner is something new for me. I am used to using the classic size, and I'll just give you an idea of the difference. So it's not that much of a difference, maybe about 2 inches when you consider just the writing space, maybe about an inch going around. So it's not that much smaller. This is probably as small as I personally would be willing to go. So we were going to start doing meat and potatoes videos, so you guys can actually physically see how I'm going to be planning. So we have our holidays. Now, this is actually good because the funny thing, in this planner, I'll be using some of these holidays to plan out sales or promotions that I'll be doing for my online store, or things that I'll be highlighting. I am also going to be launching a blog in February. So I put the tab here for January. So there are actually items that I am going to put in for January in advance. Now, I put this tab here because I figured as the months go on, it's going to be easier to pull, to just flip to the month and that week. But I'm feeling like while I'm actually going to be planning in here, I might take it out because I feel like it's going to be in my way. So I'm going to take it out for right. Or maybe I'll leave it in there. I can leave it in there because it is frosted, so I can see through it. So I am going to actually be utilizing the color coding system in this particular planner. So let's pull out this. And it's so funny because I'm about to say the 2 sets that I have, the colors aren't that far off. I think the pinks are the same. Okay, so for the color coding, of course, you could just use a little marker and just dot it and then write in the pen. But I'm actually going to use these, I think, if I can get it off. Now these are the washi style. Can I? Okay, there we go. Goodness. Trying to figure out. No, that's not what I wanted to do. So every time I put one of these down, these are going to be scheduled YouTube videos. So I do my Sunday lives. So I can go ahead and mark those down. Now I have not recorded videos for January yet, but I can go ahead and mark in Sunday because Sunday is actually live. That is something that I'm going to continue doing. I was thinking about moving it to Saturday, but personally, my Saturdays sometimes are, I use them for batch recording, and I also use Saturdays a lot of times for other content creation. So like if I have video photo shoots or anything like that, those are usually done on Saturday. Just because with the 9-to-5 gig, it's sometimes hard to schedule them during the week. And this is the thing I do also like, is because you see these lighter numbers down here at the bottom, this shows you February. So it lets me know February 1st is going to be on a Thursday. Now I'm not going to mark anything in here. And that reminds me, the 4th and the 11th, I'm going to have to pre-record videos because I'll be on vacation. And then we have the small section here. And then I'm also going to use the date and do. I feel like I want to use the purple because it's a drastic difference. So the purples are going to indicate blog posts. I'm not launching until February, but I do want to have content already listed. So these are going to be, so for January, they're just going to be announcements. And I'm going to kick that off with, for anybody who's already on my email list, which I'm a little nervous about because it is a completely different, I guess, group, or a different, my email list is pretty much for my online store, but I am going to be encompassing my online store with the blog to give you guys a more personal touch. So the blog will be about not just my not just about me planning, but it will also be items on there about eco-friendly fashion, you know, trends that are coming up in the new year. What are we feeling? What are we not feeling? And I'm only scheduling them once a week because I am a firm believer in not bombarding people with a ton of emails. So the announcement videos, the announcement emails are only going to be once a week. So I'm gonna have to do this one early. So we'll do the 29th. I feel like I should move some of them to later in the weeks. No. Yeah. And then the blue is going to be store emails. So there are going to be some items that I am going to be selling before the rebrand and the relaunch, just as kind of a clear out, revamp, out with the old, in with the new. And that is going to go live on the 1st. Well, actually, I'm thinking that I may go live with the sale prior to the 1st, but I want to make sure that I'm letting people know what's going on. So all of these triangles are actually going to be emails that are sent. And then I do have a separate list for my emails for the people who are who shop with me, and it's kind of segmented down as into what you actually purchased from me. So let's put this for Saturday. So this is how I am going to, so as you see, it's not very decorative at all. It is very functional. I will not be adding any, I'm not going to say I'm not going to, but it won't be a whole lot of sticker decorating. So I'm not sure if this one is going to be something that I record on a regular basis, but I did want to show you guys how I was going to be using this for planning. So I'm actually going to use the note section for, okay, I know you can turn it on your side, but I feel like that just feels weird. And see, that is, I don't know, I like this plastic cover, but I know that it's that plastic cover that's kind of making it weird to lay flat. All right. So this is not going to be just running to-do lists. This is actually going to be a planner that I'm actually planning in, and that is something that I did discuss in another video about the difference between, or determining whether or not you are using your planner just for task list, are you just listing, or are you actually planning things out. Now, I'm not going to be, I wrote every day of the week. There's not going to be an email going out every week and post, but there will be a daily post on IG. And I still do have some people that purchase things from Facebook because my online store is still open. I just haven't added a lot of new inventory. So during the week, so we have this week, and I actually picked, so we're going to move this week to the actual week. So what I'm going to be using, or how I'm going to be using this is, this side is going to be, so I'm going to write in the hashtags that I'm going to be using and looking to see if I'm writing in the hashtags that I'm going to be using and coming up with different hashtags because I want to see which ones work and which ones don't. I am considering signing up for Planoly or some other posting scheduler that I can use with Instagram and Facebook to kind of track those things, but for the time being, right now, this is what I'm going to be using. So so then it's going to be, because Mondays are going to be, I'm going to be writing in the emails that were sent, and then this side I'm going to be using so YouTube, and then it would be, did we do a short, and then I want to post more, and then a video. So then that is 3 ways people can engage with me on that one platform. And then for Instagram, it's going to be a reel and a story. So that is how I'm going to be using this particular planner. And just in case you didn't see the flip through, that's how each week looks. And then you have a note page, and then this moves on to February. The beginning of the month, so you have the monthly, and then you have your goals at the beginning of the month. And this is a section where I'll be using for a running to-do list, and then the goals and important dates. Right now I have not mapped out. I know it's December and January is literally right around the corner. I am going to be transparent and saying I have not created goals for January for my business as of yet. One goal I can share with you guys is this is going to be my YouTube goal. I want to get to 200 subscribers. I'm not quite sure where I'm at, but I don't think I have 200. I know I have 100, and I was psyched about 100. And I know you're thinking to yourself, oh my gosh, girl, you go, yes. A part of me is like, I want to put a number on it, but then another part of me is like, no. So my goal is going to be to gain 200 subscribers. And I'm going to do that by posting 3 videos a week, and creating posts, because I don't use the post board a lot on here, and I need to. So that's one goal I do know I have, but here we go. And then the bills due section, I don't need a lot because, again, this is not for my everyday planning. It's not for my personal life. So this, for me, it's going to be I use Shopify for my online store. I use Etsy for my pre-decorated planner spreads that I actually need to kind of update. And I do the shipping and everything through them. So, I need to write Shopify down twice. because I'm thinking I'm going to host my blog either on Shopify or Square. Okay. So those are going to be the main bills, and then if I charge any inventory or anything, I would include them on here as well. So I hope this kind of, I'm calling them meat and potatoes types of videos, are helpful. I think maybe once I get into the swing of using this planner, maybe I'll come back and do some more, but I'm probably not going to be sharing too much in this one because I'll be writing out a lot of details and stuff. But I hope this was helpful. If anybody was looking for any tips or tricks on how to use it, or why I had two planners in my layout. And yeah, I don't know if I would have had enough space I could have created additional space in my other planner, but like I said in my previous video, for me, when I'm working on business things, I've come to realize that I need to turn off personal and strictly focus on that. So having this in a separate planner was helpful. Well, is helpful for me. But you guys, thanks for hanging out. Peace and blessings to you all. Remember to love up on yourself and love up on those who love you. Leave me a comment in the section below and let me know, have you ever used the cloth and paper spiral planner before? If you have, what are some tips and tricks that you have for someone who is a newbie like me? So thanks again. You guys have a great one. And if you aren't a subscriber, come on and subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, like, at all. Come on. And I'm going to be doing perks and stuff. Like, come on now. Come holler at your girl. All right, you guys. Have a good one.